who hasn't done anything wrong yet in his entire life. I can't wait for the game to ruin this for you. Get that out of here! This place doesn't work on Omegaverse rules. Don't use the B word, that's his word. Poor baby, oh man. The HICU is no more. Well, I mean, sort of. But hi everyone, this is Jen, aka LaureledEevees, and welcome back to more, yes, Homestuck Beyond Canon. Here today for one of the October updates. It is currently October 25th as I am recording this, and it's been a pretty busy day, all things considered. I mean, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, that the re-release of the webcomic of Homestuck proper, like the re-release of Homestuck, they re-released Cascade today. Cascade. Man, that brings up some memories, don't it? But goodness gracious, they're spoiling us today. Because not only did they give, like, people Cascade again, they also updated Homestuck Beyond Canon. And we'll get to what I meant about the HICU basically going the way of the dodo, but not in a bit. I just want to see if I can find out some more information about what's going on today. I thought I'd open up, like, directly on, like, where we left off last time, because freaking Swiss, bless his freaking heart. Oh man, if he's not a Twilight Sparkle character, I don't know what is, because freaking Unicorn, who's really into scheduling, and he's like, you're not, tell me things. I'm like, if he doesn't go Twily Nanas, that's just a wasted opportunity. You hear me? You hear me, not HICU team? You hear me? But I'm curious to see how this is going to go. But I did not expect the update to happen today. I expected to freaking watch some VTuber stuff, which I might cover once we get to the end of this. Anyway, enough rambling from me. Let's get on back to this. We just had Tinnitus Chakra, our good boy TC, freaking, like, leave our boy Swiss on red. So... Swiss, be understanding. He's bouncing. You don't understand him at all. In righteous fury, you equip the fraternal blade with your strife specibus and vent your frustrations on the bust of Senator Stephen the Ostentatious. Oh no, he lost a tooth. The whole place is, like, still, the bust is still in place, but the tooth, he lost a tooth. How could you? How could you? You look back at poor Senator Stephen's betrayed face, his once polished, poised, and perfect surface scuffed because you lost control. You swore you'd never lose control. This bladesmanship was honed to carve a glorious path to the future, to uphold peace. Not for this. Not like this. You monster. Ugh. Swiss, pick up Stephen's tooth. Into the inventory it goes. Pick up what? Wait, huh? Why did it have that? Seriously, the person who made this bust went really detailed on that. They're like, yeah, he's gonna have dental work. You could pull out his teeth. And he's like, why does he have removable teeth? Swiss, pick up the tooth this instant, young man. Fine, jeez. You activate your secretariat fetch. Oh, this Clippy. No. Okay, no, but serious question. So, the Clippy, like, thing, the Clippy thing for YouTube. I'm, like, trying to figure this out. There's, like, a whole thing where if you use, like, Clippy as, like, your profile pic, Jen put the actual explanation up on the screen, but I'm like, why are people putting Clippy everywhere? But anyway, secretariat mode. Secretariat mode. Now that's who we need in Uma Musume. We need Secretariat. Get him in there. I mean, I know it's all Japanese race horses that get put into Uma Musume, but I mean, you had a couple for like the Arc de Triomphe. You had some Arc de Triomphe horse girls. I mean, you had one go up against Special Week, so anyway. Secretariat modus is a rare privilege for a rare man, a state-of-the-art artificial intelligence gifted to all cohort captains. Rather than deal with the menial trivialities of managing one's own inventory, high-value males such as yourself utilize Clippy to do the filing for them, leaving ample time for nobler and higher pursuits. I can't keep calling it Clippy. Listen. I was in the MLP fan base before I even heard of Homestuck, okay? Heard. So I was in those trenches, okay? I was well aware of all the weirdness going on in that fandom. Well, maybe not all of it, but jeez. Do not put at the clapping. Oh my gosh. Anyway. You instruct Clippy to capture log Stephen's tooth. You're sick of looking at it. It appears you're trying to capture log something. Would you like me to help? Would you like to capture log best stuff? No, not the entire thing. The tooth. Capture log your teeth? No. Eject your inventory? No. Clippy was kind of a piece of crap of a AI system. This thing is a piece of crap. Thanks for nothing, Clippy. You stupid a-hole. Anyway, he's just like, I am so tired. Wait, are his feet? But his feet are near the pillows. Ew. Ew, dog. Ew. Anyway, Swiss answer knocking. You really should. Whoever it is making a lot of noise. Oh my gosh. Look at all the buff horsemen. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Glorious Honeyfall, the pinnacle of pre-fraternity life. No burnouts, no geeds. This is the world of education. Geeds? Honeyfall Gymnasico has Gymnasico. I don't think I'll be able to pronounce it ever. Has been your home for 2 laps now, an environment curated by multiple mentally and physically grueling entrance exams, congregating some of the brightest minds and most chiseled abs of each communally raised generation. It's in Gymnasico, that a young satyr begins to hone in on the specialties that will hopefully come to define his life, and the deeply complex tapestry of cohort-wide education, specialized curriculum, and frolicking youthful camaraderie is one of the most truly incredible innovations of your species. Yes, friendship is magic. Adolescence can be a tumultuous time for even the sturdiest steed, as you well know. No, I don't. But I mean, I guess Swiss does. But you and your classmates are so blessed to be able to spend yours here. It's enough to make a man misty-eyed. What's a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. Anyway, speak of your stupid classmates, it looks like whoever was knocking has already turned tail. Probably just another juvenile prank. They've been a tad upset with you ever since you went over budget on the booze haul for the semester's lunar step up. Is the Grand Galloping Gala already taken? Nothing but the best for your cohort, even if they don't want it, even if they don't appreciate the taste, even if they say, but Swiss, you never even drink at these anymore. What does it matter to you? Tisk, tisk. It's your chapter. Why in a million laps would you ever permit consumption of anything but the very best? They'll take it all back and apologize when they see how much fun they're having. They better. Philistines! Now you're left to wonder what they're all getting up to You should be able to get a clear angle on the council's meeting from here. Ah, yes. Kaleidoscope. Oh my gosh, they're sleeping. Look at them all. Oh man, they even got little head marks. That's cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They're almost all asleep. Coming from a bender, no doubt. Your classmates do tend to party pretty hard, you guess. Your whole species does, really. It's a time-honored tradition, known by many names. Broing out, raging, etc. Now, you're by no means a radical, but you do sometimes privately wonder to yourself if it is perhaps a bit much. It's funny, you don't remember there being any mandatory keggers last night. You would have gone. You would have had to go. They're mandatory. Sometimes people try to sneak them by you, trying to tarnish your record for perfect attendance, no doubt. Amateurs. They should know better by now. You always find out, and you always go. This is starting to really anger you. You never dream of such a lackadaisical layabout BS if you're there to steer them true. Now, Lackadaisy is a different series altogether. Hold on, I want to just look. Oh man, freaking, you got little Pegasus wings. Sorry, I'm looking at the Pegasi. Have they all forgotten what you know, what you're capable of, the kind of information you hold over each and every one of their heads? The plan has cataloged every fumble, foible, and fault of these foolish foals. Alliteration. You guess it can't be helped. If they were competent to a level you were truly satisfied with, they'd be cohort captains. Just imagine these guys with your job. Okay, dude, you're starting to scare yourself. Maybe go inside and calm down again. Oh my gosh. Okay, I almost forgot. Goodness gracious me. But yes, we actually have something in the news category here, and it's Miles and Kim. So let's get going. From the Furthest Ring Studios, posted on the 22nd of October. Hi all, Miles and Kim here, and we want to start off with a big announcement. The Homestuck Independent Creative Union the HICU is now Furthest Ring Studios, FRS. This change is happening for a few reasons, and we want to get them right here, right now. Change is scary, we know, but one of the first things we want to emphasize is that this is fundamentally not that big of a change at all. It really isn't. It literally is just like a name change, really. I mean, you got your own Twitter page now, so own Twitter account, so that's good. But Homestuck is still reposting your posts, so I'm like, what's the point? Anyway. The HICU was made back in 2023 as a way to revive Homestuck Squared and to collect a group of artists together under one organization as a license so that we were able to continue the comic that became Homestuck Beyond Canon and monetize it to support our work. Along the way, HICU members have also participated in a wide range of other Homestuck-related activities. We've done PR, we've done FRAF, the forums. Both Kim and I have done work on Hive Swap. We've run 413 events, helped design and sell merch. We're all involved in varying degrees of Homestuck public face, and for a while we were essentially the only public face for Homestuck, which was as wild and rewarding as it was kind of a daunting responsibility. Indeed, it's kind of crazy that this whole team of volunteers was like, surprise, you're now Homestuck. However, Homestuck's public face is different now. The IP is way more active than it was 2 years ago. Hive Swap is back in the limelight. That's right, Hive Swap Act 3. They're starting to talk about things. There's an official Homestuck Discord TM, and all, of course, there's the matter of the incredible Spindaroo pilot. Homestuck itself, the colloquial Homestuck official, is back in a much more active capacity. And one of the things we've consistently noticed over the past 2 years is that there's been a lot of occasions where the difference between the HICU and the Homestuck official has been hard for people to see, particularly because the HICU has been trusted to do almost all of Homestuck's communicating for it during most of that period. That's right, it has been. That's a big part of why the name change is happening. We're still the same people, making the same comic in the same way, and we still rely on your incredible support to do that, what we do. But as But us and Homestuck both wanted to be clear who was who, and the fact that we used to be called the Homestuck Independent Creative Union has occasionally muddied that. Rest assured, we are not going anywhere. We're still very active participants in Homestuck's big extended family. Homestuck Beyond Canon has still got years left to go. You'll still see us at all sorts of Homestuck events, and I'm not ever going to shut up. No, you aren't, Miles. You never will. That's why we have to do these news segments at the end. You are, for better or for worse, stuck with us. Oh no, we're Beyond Canon stuck. Who knows, when Homestuck Beyond Canon is over, we might even make something new. This team loves each other a lot. At any rate, this is Miles and Kim signing off for the first time as the directors of Furthest Ring Studios. It's very Skynet, and it's also very Japanese. It looks like one of those freaking manhole covers that you'd find in Tokyo. Oh, to the sewers with you. Oh, and they got their X, Blue Sky, and Tumblr. They even have a Tumblr. Not saying anything, dude. Bruh. I'm never calling it X. It feels weird. It's Twitter. It is Twitter. But yeah, I am following the Furthest Ring Studios Twitter account, along with the Homestuck account. So I know that that Homestuck was like, you know, like I had already like said like, oh yeah, it updated. And I'm like, I get 2 updates now, and for the price of 1, Grandma. And no one's gonna get the Josh Jepson quote. Anyway, let's actually get back to that thing. Okay, now that the Zatsu's here, I think I can cover a little bit of something before freaking because it's my timer is running out. Nothing big for me. It's like I got something to do in like 15 minutes. So I'm like, okay, we need to speed this up. That man, okay. If Homestuck hadn't updated today, you know what I want to be doing? Frickin' first stage production, Generation 3 Lamentus is here, baby. We got 5 new boys, all being little weirdos on the internet. Frickin', there's 3 of them that I'm particularly like, I see you, I'm keeping an eye on you. Frickin', I'm gonna keep saying frickin', I can't stop it. But the 5 guys in total, we got Shiki Katagami, Ashkariel, Lyron Lockhart, Kaylin Strafe, and Elias Delaborn. Now, I think a lot of people are really big fans of Kaylin Strafe, freaking dog boy. Whatever, dude. But I think a lot of people also recognize his past life. And Elias Delaborn, okay, so I did hear his voice in like the short that he put out on his channel. Holy crud. This guy is insane with the voice talent. Goodness gracious. But like the last 3, Shiki Katagami, Ashkariel, I'm just gonna call him Ash, okay? And Lyron. I can't tell you why. Because I made rules. I put rules for myself on this channel. If you saw my summer recap for all that VTuber Brainrot for like summer 2025, you know that rule number 2 is that I do not mention any independent streamers if they become a corpo. I wish I could. I didn't know 2 of them until freaking... Okay, so yeah, it was definitely... Oh my gosh, Reddit told, like, ratted them out, okay? Reddit is way on that. God bless the Crow Sanji subreddit, keeping up with all this stuff so I don't have to. Oh man, but I knew Ash, like, as soon as I saw the silhouette, I was like, I know who's gonna voice that guy. And I was correct. Oh my gosh. I think fans who are not expecting it or have no idea who this guy is, they are not gonna be prepared. Dude. The guy's Gap Moe is insane. The Gap Moe is the Mariana Trench. I'm so used to seeing this guy be like a little goober, and now this is like the third VTuber persona he's had, okay? So yeah, but now he's got like a body with abs, like an actual like full frontage, like abs. And I'm like, dude, as soon as someone brings up Power Rangers or brings up wrestling, like WWE, people are gonna be aware of just how much that gap moe exists. But Shiki Katagame and Lyron Lockhart, I'm like, oh, I learned about them, and I'm like, oh, okay, interesting plot twist. And I'm like, oh, why didn't they and then I'm like, well, I guess that makes sense. They gotta spread their wings. They gotta be their own live streamers. They can't be connected to their brothers. Oh, does that count as spoilers? I'll just have to stop at like that. But goodness. Freaking Shiki, dude. He became a V-tweeter for a second. Freaking 1 week of existence, and he's clocked over 400 tweets. The man is insane. Oh my gosh. Might just watch him. Maybe is he gonna do Gunpla? That'd be fun if he did Gunpla on stream. Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of that, freaking Shinri, he had from Hollow Stars EN. He is officially part of Japan now. He is living in Japan, and he's already got the Konbini Mart, like the grocery store like schedules all figured out, where he's like, I will get the discounted bento boxes you just watch. And we're like, yes. He's integrating well into the system. And he's like, everyone's like, oh, everyone's like, oh, thank goodness you're blending in, you're doing so well. And he's like, yeah. He's like, maybe I'll do a hand cam cooking stream. And we're like, oh, yeah, do it. So glad that he frequents, he frequents the freaking disc. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad he frequents the Reddit pages. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me. I gotta get this edited. I should have known. I had like a creeping feeling like going up my back all week that this was gonna be a thing. So I'm like, oh my gosh. Well, just have to wait and see if this comes out on Monday. Might not. Might not. Probably Tuesday at this rate. That's okay. Tuesday's all right. But yes, I will see you guys all in the next, probably final update for October next week. Hopefully it's not Halloween, but better Halloween than Thursday. Do not update Thursday the 30th. I swear. Anyway, I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!
Hey there. Consider becoming a patron, just like the phenomenal Alexander Madeline, Ashley, and Mr. Anonymous.